There's no way he does it again. There's no way he does it again. Rice for the doubles.
Saka's over it, Rice is over it. I think this is going to be crossed. I'll be shocked if they had a shot that you beat Courtois from here. I think he's going to have to whip it. Rice is going to take it. I think he's going to... Rice. What a goal! What a goal! Oh, my! What a goal! Oh, my! I'm saying don't shoot from there. What a goal, Declan Rice. He whips it with the right foot around the wall. I mean, wow. What a free kick this is. I have to see it again because I don't know if the wall's melted or what, or it's gone around the wall. But he has it. I'm thinking, no, he can't shoot from here. I said, didn't I? Don't shoot. And he's whipped it. They're not showing. I'm waiting to see it again. Oh, wow, what a goal. Are you going to show it? They usually show it 50 times, don't they? I'm not showing it.
Well, he's up.
Here he goes, here he goes. So it's Rice. Oh, the wall don't look the best.
Way over.
Oh, the wall's not... The wall's like... Beautiful. So it goes around the wall, but round it's... Yeah, I mean... Oh. Wow, that is Roberto Carlos. Wow, he has bent that. He's whipped it well outside the post. He's whipped in. It's a phenomenal free kick. And it's 1-0 Arsenal.
Right, let's get back to Arsenal, see what's happening on the injury front. But more importantly, the free kick front. It is being lined up. Who's going to take it, Merce?
Yeah, if it's Rice and Odegaard over, it's about 25 yards out left of the goal. For me, it's for Rice to bend it over the wall. He bends it. What a goal! Did you see? Oh my! He's in his free kick and he's bent it into the top corner. It's a phenomenal free kick. Oh my God! Rice, baby! Wow! Wow! What a goal! Honestly, I can't explain. The first one was good. This one is better. It's unbelievable. And Courtois over that side, and he's bent it, whipped it, and you beat Courtois from there. It's unbelievable. What a goal! What a goal! What a goal!
Oh, wow.
I promise you, they're watching their games. Oh, my goodness. What did I just say? In 338 games for West Ham and Arsenal, Declan Rice had never scored a direct free kick. He has just scored two in 12 minutes. Two free kicks of the highest order. Beckham would have been proud of those. And Arsenal and the Declan Rice double are 2-0 up against the holders, Real Madrid. And Arsenal fans will enjoy watching those over and over again. Two beauties from the boot of Declan Rice. And Arsenal in control now against the European champions with 20 minutes to go.
Are they going to shoot here? Or are they going to try and maybe stand this up to the back post? I think Declan Rice can have a go here, isn't he?
I don't think they know.
Rice and I think they do. Rice and Saka are over it. Declan Rice! Oh my goodness! Declan Rice scores for Arsenal! Declan Rice goes over the wall!
I can't believe
Declan Rice scores for Arsenal!
Sam, you're a part of our coaching stuff. How did you know?
Declan, he had that look in his face like he was going to hit this. Declan Rice has got a free kick about 25 yards out for Arsenal. He's already scored a free kick tonight. This one is closer to goal. It's on the left-hand side. Odegaard is over it, but I think we know who's going to take this one. What a massive moment this could be.
No, you know who's going to take this one.
Well, I think if it's not Declan Rice, I'd be surprised. I don't know.
The mini wall's worth looking at. They've got a mini wall to the right of the wall.
No, this is a dream.
Declan
Rice at the double. This is a dream.
Declan Rice has just scored another free kick.
105 million well spent. We owe West Ham a lot more.
It's Arsenal 2.
I can't believe it.
Real Madrid 0. Declan Rice has just scored another free kick.
I need to pitch myself. This must be a dream. This must be a dream.
It's maybe even better than the first one. Into the top corner.
Because we've obviously introduced the fact that Micah did the analysis pre-game about you. I can tell you there was nobody who was more Team Declan tonight than Micah. We want to show you his reaction to your goals. Take a look at this.
I'll tell you about my man, Declan Rice, making them runs into the box. Lovely little header, but it's a great save from Courtois. That's why he is the best.
Micah absolutely desperate for Declan Rice to do well tonight after his analysis in the pre-game.
You got him right. Is that after the first one?
What did I tell you? He's in the form of his life.
No, I appreciate that. You manifested it and it happened, so we can't ask for much more.
Exactly.
I just wanted to ask, obviously, Declan, something. The first free kick.
Yeah.
So obviously, I'm in the stand and I'm thinking, is it Odegaard taking it? And then I see that Bukayo comes and you coming. I'm thinking, Thibaut Courtois, really? You put 4 men on the wall and you leave that space for a right footer?
Yeah.
What did you think at that particular moment? Because I thought the wall wasn't placed well. I thought he was going to put 5, because if you have 2 men on the ball, you have to put 5.
Yeah, so before this, all this was happening, our set piece coach, we was planning to cross the ball back post.
Yes.
Reverse.
Oh, that's why he was doing that.
He was doing that. So he wanted us to reverse cross it, to the back post.
So when did you think of shooting?
And then I stood with Bukayo and I said, it doesn't feel right to cross the ball here. And I looked at the wall and then I looked at Courtois, like you said, and I see that space for the right foot around the outside of the wall. And Bukayo said, if you feel it, take it. And I said, you know what, I'm going for it. And if you don't take the risk, you don't score. So, yeah, as soon as it left my foot,
the reward is in the risk.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as it left my foot, I know it had a chance. And yeah, it's one of them historic moments.
That's more than a chance. I mean, I call
He's taking the credit. Nico.
Please, you need to stop. He wanted that ball in the second post.
He ain't taking the credit for that. It was on me.
But okay, we talk about the first one. There was more of a think about it and you have it. But the second one, like, I think you surprised us all. I mean, you can have 10 goalkeepers. I don't know how many walls you want.
I think this is what I mean. I think this part of my game gets questioned in terms of like my ability with ball striking and scoring goals. I know I can produce these kind of moments. It's just about doing it more and more. And as soon as it left my foot, I just knew and I had the confidence after the first one. And yeah.
But you know what I like with the technique is that you whipped it so hard early. And you didn't let your leg go so much. Yeah. If you know what I mean, you held it a bit.
Do you know there, like, as well?
Okay.
I feel like when I practice these free kicks quite a lot, what I tend to notice is like the more when I make the contact and I like look up quick, it's not the strike I want. When I look down on the ball and just focus on the ball and knowing the spot I want to put it, I tend to have more. I tend to have more consistency with it. And obviously, look, that's a one in a, I don't know, like moment that I've just done.
Matter.
Yeah, I know, and I've been practicing it, and I've been practicing it, and yeah, it's come off. And to score 2, I think, to be honest with you, it won't hit me what I've obviously done.
Declan, sorry, Thierry. Declan, I just wanted to ask you a question because every time I hear you interviewed, you speak about getting more goals, and it's funny because I almost feel like I defend you about that, because when I think of great midfield players in the past, and I think of, say, like Roy Keane, Patrick Vieira, Emmanuel Petit, we never judge those players on goals. But the way the game's become now, because it's so stat-driven, and we're part of this as pundits, it's almost like Declan Rice cost 100 million, so he's got to get more goals. Whereas, for me, you're just an all-round midfield player who wants to score goals and scored 2 great free kicks tonight. It just, does that play on your mind a bit, this thing that, like, I have to score goals? Because for me, great midfield players of the past were never judged like that.
Yeah, 100%. I think, Cara, as I've got older, I think when I was younger, it probably played on my mind a little bit. But then I've realised as I've got older that, you know, none of that matters. You know, it's just about me going out there and playing consistently well. And I've just tried to do that over and over and over again. Obviously, I'm always going to have my critics. I'm going to have my doubters. That's football. But as long as I can keep, you know, producing on the pitch and playing well and doing well for this club, that's the main thing. There's always so much talk and noise around all of that conversation, and I know you back me up, so I appreciate it.
There's no doubters at CBS, Declan, I can assure you.
Jimmy, let him relax. He's got to go. We need him for the second leg, please.
Good to see you guys. See you later.
See you. Well done, brilliant.
Well done so much.
Because they beat everybody 1-0 across 2 legs. So it'd be 0-0, 1-0. And goal! Arsenal! Bloody hell! We're talking about that, and it's Declan Rice. Rice, baby. Arsenal lead against Real Madrid. In the context of the game, I think Arsenal deserve it. I think they've been knocking on the door. They've been missing a striker, and Rice has struck here. He's struck gold. Oh, he's the curl on that. There's so much curl on it. It's a brilliant free kick, that. Look at the curl on that. That is good. For a Champions League goal, that is good. Like, no, the free kick's coming in here. It's like... Oh! Oh! Oh my God! This isn't real! This isn't real! This isn't real! This isn't real! This is unreal! Oh my God! What am I watching? He scored! He scored! Oh my God! A different type of free kick. What is Declan Rice doing? Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's 2-0. Oh my God. Bend it like Declan. Unbelievable. I just literally don't think I can even remember 2 free kicks by the same player in a game of this magnitude anyway. But they are both amazing free kicks. Just very rarely in my life of watching football do I get speechless. And I'm not speechless, but I am impressed. I'm very, very impressed. 2 goals, 2 right foot curlers against the best goalkeeper in the world. Let's not forget that, the best goalkeeper in the world. And he's beat him with 2 absolutely stunning right foot curlers. Different types of curlers as well. And on top of that, has just given Arsenal a foot into the semi-final of the Champions League. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Declan Rice, we got him half the price. I mean, look, mate, he's worth 100 million quid for scoring 2 goals against Real Madrid in a Champions League quarter-final. You don't save those. We're witnessing something very special here tonight that we'll talk about for the future, and that's what I love about football. You know, we talk about the Premier League and it's losing its glamour. Always puts a smile on my face when we watch something now and go, we'll remember that. We'll remember those 2. We'll remember this moment, and we will.